A very good morning to all of you. Now we are starting with the next session that is on work-life balance, which is missing. Earlier also that work-life balance was missing, but now we are discussing about how to achieve work-life balance in our life. Sorry for getting disconnected in between. Yes. So when people are working from offices, when people are working from home, many people are struggling to create that work-life balance. So now we will be discussing about how to achieve few ways of achieving work-life balance in our life. Let's just take the first one. Taking time off between work. One way of achieving work-life balance in your life is taking time off between your work. Now, how you can take time off? What does this time off between work means? Does this mean that working for 2 hours, taking a break of 2 hours, working for 2 hours, taking a break for 1 hour? Is it that something related to taking frequent breaks, long breaks in between the work, or what? What does that time off means? So here time off basically means that whenever we are working continuously, our body is unable to give its continuous potential. Our body also get tired, not just our mind, our body, everything get tired. So to bring them back to the normal state, to make them relax, to make them free, we need to take a break in between, short breaks, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. In that break, we can just go out, have a walk. We can just go and have some snacks. We can have tea, coffee. But that break is required to charge your body. As a phone needs charge. If we are using a phone continuously for say 1 hour, 1.5 hours, we'll see that phone is heating. The phone is getting heat, right? That thing happens. If you're wearing these earphones for a longer duration, we will just feel irritated after 1.5 hours while continuously wearing that. Same way, when phone is heated, we just put it aside for some time. We don't use the phone. Same way, our body also get frustrated. Our mind also gets stressed, frustrated. So at that point of time, it becomes really important to take some time off, to take a short break between the work. And it's okay to take some minutes break in between your work to relax yourself. Even if you are working continuously, you are not relaxed, you won't be able to give your efficiency. You'll see that the work which I did when I started working, the work which took only 15-20 minutes for me to do, now when I'm working continuously, the same work is taking almost 30-35 minutes, because our mind is working slowly, we are feeling stressed, we are working slowly to get back that same level of energy. To energize yourself, it is important to take few short breaks. Now, in this, the first point says, taking time off in between work helps in dealing with stress. One of the reasons why it is saying to take some time off in between the work is it is going to help you to deal with the stress which is going on in your mind. Your mind will feel relaxed, you will feel energized, and you will be again in the state to give your best for the work. The human body is not designed to endure for long hours to a go. Our body is not a machine. You cannot take yourself, your body as a machine, which will start working at morning 9 and which will continuously work till 6 o'clock. 9 hours continuous work, it's not a machine. Even machine need break. If they don't get break, they're also not working properly then, right? So in that situation, even machine need a break same way, to increase their lifespan. These things are increasing their time span. If we are using machine properly, if we are giving breaks in between, it is increasing their time efficiency. It's not damaging their path. Same way, we are not the machine, first of all, and we need proper breaks. We are not being designed in such a way that we can work continuously for hours without getting up from the position, without getting up from your place. You cannot work that way. Physical movement like a light walk or some desk exercise can really help here, and some such short breaks will help you recover from fatigue and enhance agility at work. Now, when you are sitting continuously on one place for a longer duration, you will see that your legs are stuffed, they're not working, you're getting some pain on your legs. Lot of thing happens when you are continuously working. So here it becomes really very important to sit and work for smaller duration. It's even good for your mental as well as your physical health also. You need to get up. Whenever you are sitting continuously in one posture, you'll see that your body is getting stiff. Then you will have some shoulder pain, neck pain, lot of physical health complications you'll face. So to avoid those physical complications, to gain that mental emotion back, it is very important to take short breaks between the work, which will help you to recover from fatigue and enhance agility at work. Next point. Volunteering time off. Now, volunteering is a great way to stay social and building interpersonal connection. Encouraging the employees to volunteer for social causes, help them distress and commit socially. This also helps boost a company's CSR. Now, volunteering means you are taking part into any of the activity voluntarily. Company has not made it mandatory for you to take part in that activity, but by your own wish, you are voluntarily taking part into any of the activity of the organization which is related to social welfare, social development, fulfilling corporate social responsibility. No, volunteering for these type of activity will help you to stay social. It is going to make you social, to build some interpersonal connections, good connections, and along with that, it will give you a sense of satisfaction that yes, you did something for your society. It will de-stress you. It will give your commitment for the society which has given you a lot of things in your life. So volunteering time off simply means being a part of any of the voluntary organization, any of the voluntary body which is working for the betterment, for the welfare of the society. These activities will make you interact with different people, will help you to build some interpersonal connection, and will also help you to stay social and motivated. These will encourage for the social causes. And when you will go out to do all these things, you will see that it is giving you mental peace. You are relaxing yourself, the stress is going away. You get a new meaning for your life when you keep on doing these social activities. So it's always better to engage yourself in any of these social activity. So this way, the company will also, you'll help the company to fulfill their corporate social responsibility. And it is again going to be a good way for you to take a time off from your regular day-to-day work and day-to-day need. Next point, proper planning. Also, we can say time management, proper time management to do the things. Right. When you want to create work-life balance, when you want that you should give equal time to your work as well as to your family, a planning need to be there. Planning about your day-to-day activity, planning about your everyday task, planning about your goals, planning about your time, managing your time, planning about what you want to do in your life, what you want to achieve in your life. Your life should be a planned thing. Though we cannot deny the fact that whatever we plan, it's not always possible to work as per the planning, but at least have that plan ready and try to be on that plan. So this is again one of the way to create a healthy work-life balance, that is proper planning. Planning the day-to-day activities at work helps individual to prioritize their action following the importance of a task. Now, when you will write down what are the activities of the day, when you will have a clear picture of the activities, you'll know what task is important, what is of topmost priority, what I should do first. It's not always right that every time the official work is only going to be on the priority list first. Someday you have an annual function of your child. That day, your priority is to be in that annual function rather than being in the office. You will have to switch your priority depending upon the situation, depending upon the things in your to-do list. You have planned to go out, you are on an outing with your family, you got an office call. You cannot say that office is always the priority no matter wherever I am. You can talk to them. If you think that work is not that priority, you are on a vacation and you can do that once you are back to work. You need to avoid that. You cannot say that whatever work, whether it is important or not, if it is an official work, it is going to be the priority. You cannot say that thing. So you need to understand the importance and the difference between priority and the day-to-day activity. In day-to-day activity, you may have 10 different activities, but all 10 activities are not going to be your priority. Basis of the situation, the location, where you are, with whom you are, you again have to decide at that point of time what should be my priority and what is my priority. You have to get the clear understanding upon making things priority and things as important or other in other different quadrants. First thing under proper planning says planning the day-to-day activities at work helps individual to prioritize their action following the importance of a task. When you will have your day-to-day activity at work, it will help you to prioritize what actions are important for the day. What is the important task? What task you should do first, so that by the end of the day, if you think that there is no time left, all the important tasks of the day are finished. The other day-to-day activities, the other tasks, you can switch to the next day. So always make sure you prepare your regular plan, your plan of action, that what is to be done today, and on basis of that, which activities are of higher priority. Start working on that. Finish up the priority task first, and then you can just check. If you have time, you can go with other tasks. If you don't, then you can postpone those tasks. Now, doing this, how it is going to create a balanced life? See, if you have already done the priority task, you don't have to go home and work on that because your important tasks for the day are already done. But if you do not plan the activities of the day properly, you start with doing some of the activities which are not that important, and you leave those important tasks. So again, at that point of time, it is a problem. It creates a problem, as in like after going from work, still you'll have to work because the prioritized tasks are still pending. When you will have day-to-day activity list with you, you'll avoid doing tasks. There will be less chances of skipping any of the priority tasks, and this will create a balanced life for you. Second point says, adhering to a well-laid plan also helps save a lot of time at work. Now, whenever you will have a well-laid plan, you will know what is to be done, how it is to be done. So it will save a lot of time. It will not make you engage in planning out the things like this. Okay, this is done. Now what should I do? You'll again check everything. Then you will decide. It consumes a lot of time. But when well in advance, a day prior, you will have the list of work done with you. Until and unless sudden urgent work doesn't enter into your to-do list, you can easily follow your plan and you can save a lot of time at work. It allows them to focus on things other than work or take it to regenerate themselves. Looking at yourself, what you want from yourself, what you want from your life, having time for yourself. A proper planning gives time for everything. Focusing on important things, creating a life balance, taking time, having time to regenerate yourself, and focusing on the things other than work also. Many times you'll see people are just busy in working. Whole day they are working. They are not being social. They're not spending time with family. What all thing they are doing is work. One of the reason can be they have not made proper plans and they are always stuck with doing important urgent tasks in later hours of the day because they never start the day with a to-do list. They never start the day seeing which work is priority and they do not finish that on time. It eats their entire day. For stop doing that, it is very important to go with the proper planning, whether at work or at home. Next point says encouraging a healthy lifestyle. Okay, tell me why we are working. Why we are working? Are we working just to increase our bank balance? No, we are working to have a balance between everything. A healthy life balance, physically balanced, emotionally balanced, creating a good, healthy life for ourselves as well as for the family. So here it says, you need to encourage your healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle means having time for yourself, creating a work-life balance, doing some regular exercises, having time for your hobbies, having time to excel into both your life and your career, finding some time where you're just sitting, having peace of mind, and you are just relaxing to do something in your life, to plan about your life. It is known as encouraging a healthy lifestyle. In this, the first point says, healthy lifestyle means healthy work-life balance. When you will have a healthy work-life balance, then only you can create a healthy lifestyle because you will have equal time to give to your family and equal time to give to your work. So it creates a healthy lifestyle for you. Second is healthy employees are like the jewel of the crown on the crown for every organization. If people are healthy, healthy people take less sick leave. There'll be less sick leave. They'll be full of energy whenever they are working. They won't be dull. They won't be going through a lot of health problems, which reduces their efficiency. So when you will have healthy employees, obviously they are going to be the jewels on the crown of the organization. They'll always make you shine. They'll always make the organization shine with their work, with their efficiency, with their productivity. So to encourage this, to have these jewels in your life, it is very important that you as an organization also work towards giving them a healthy and a good lifestyle. Like for this, you can have some regular health checkup camps, you can have some sessions on yoga, meditation to keep them healthy and fit. Next point is encouraging the employee to take up a healthy lifestyle eliminates various health risks. Health risk as in, if people will sleep less, they'll suffer a lot of problems. And it has been found in the survey that people who are just taking 5 to 6 hours of sleep, very less sleep less than 7 hours in a day, it's one of the reason for type 2 diabetes. It is one of the reason for having suffering from heart problem, heart stroke. It is again one of the reason from suffering with high blood pressure. So all these things are the health problem which happens due to improper lifestyle. So you need to encourage them to have a healthy lifestyle where they are taking proper sleep, they are taking some time to work on their health. So you have to encourage the employees to adopt a healthy lifestyle, eliminating various health risks. This helps the employees to excel both in their career and life. Obviously, a healthy employee, when they are the jewel in the crown of the organization, they are also the jewel in their own life. Right. When they will be healthy, they'll master in their career, they'll grow in their career, as well as they will also have give equal time, proper time to their life, to their family. They will have a equal balance. They will give their best in both the things. So here, encouraging a healthy lifestyle will help the employees to excel both in their career as well as in their life. A healthy lifestyle is also a great stress management solution and helps the employees cope with stress smoothly. Now, when you will have a healthy lifestyle, you'll know how to relieve your stress, what are the strategies, what are the ways you are going to relieve your stress, and it will help you to cope up with your stress very smoothly. Again, it is another way of encouraging a healthy lifestyle, of creating a balanced lifestyle. A unhealthy person, a person going through a lot of health problems, a person going through a lot of health issue, he won't be able to deliver best in the organization as well as in his personal life also. Health is well. The first thing we need to focus is on our health also. If we are healthy, we can do anything, we can achieve anything. But if we are not keeping healthy, we won't be able to move towards any of the goal. So make sure you are encouraging a healthy lifestyle for the employees, and employees are also adopting these healthy lifestyles. Next, encouraging no work at home policy post work hours. Now, when things are going work from home, when things are going virtually, there are no working hours. People start working at 8, people are working till 12, till 1, 2. So there is no fixed working hours when they are going to stop, when they will find time for themselves. So in that situation, it is better to encourage no work policy at home, no work at home policy post working hours. Creating such policies by giving instruction to all the people that until and unless it's not been prior informed, something urgent is not there, there are going to be no phone calls, no emails, no meetings post working hours. If you create these type of policies, people will be motivated, they'll be inspired, and they will learn how to create a healthy work-life balance. They will have that work-life balance by adopting these policies. So being an organization, your only motive is not to benefit the organization. You also have to look towards the gems of your organization, that is the employees of the organization. But to this point, the first thing says the inability to leave work at workplace is a major issue resulting from the excess workload borne by the employees. Now, no employee want to take their work home. Do you think willingly a person is happy to take work with him to home? Do you think willingly he or she is happy? Willingly they are not happy, but they are overloaded with the work, and that is one of the reason why they have to carry their work to home, why they have to take those major issues to home to complete that on time just because of the excess workload. So make sure that employees are not overloaded with the work which is forcing them to carry their work to home. So this inability to leave work at work is again one of the reason of disturbed work-life balance, because once they are back home, they are again stuck with their laptop. They are sitting with their laptop. The people around them doesn't feel like the person is at home. So this again is the inability, and the company being organization, level management have to find out some ways. They have to introduce some policies to avoid these things. Committing to work during off hours hinders the amount of rest needed by the human body. As in the first point we have discussed that we are not the machines. We also need a rest. Our body also need rest to freshen up next morning and to again get back to work with full of energy. But when you are bringing work at home, even from home you're working 11 hours a day, what time you have to spend with your family, with yourself, for resting? You won't find any time. And if the time is not there, if you do not take enough time to rest, then it is going to affect your health. So committing to work during off hours, committing towards working during your off hours, it hinders the amount of rest required by the human body. Let's say, for example, after coming to home around 7 o'clock, if you are again stuck at work, you're not taking time to eat proper meal. You are just eating it in a hurry to finish off the task. You are again working till 12 o'clock or 12:30. You sleep at 12 and you again wake up by 6 o'clock because it takes almost 2 hours for you to reach the office. And then let's say take 1 hour only. So one and a half hour you need to get ready. You have to be in office somewhere around 8:50. 7:50 you will leave from home. Then only 3 to 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Do you think second day you are going to be fresh throughout the entire day? No. So commuting the work during off hours at home will disturb your sleeping pattern also. It will not allow your body to relax. It margins the social life. So in social life of individual, that is necessary for healthy mindset. Being social, going to the society, interacting with them again is one of the most important thing which every person need for a healthy mindset. We need to interact with other persons to have a healthy mindset. And if we are always stuck with our work, our social life is nowhere. We are giving 0% to our social life. And how we are going to relax our mindset, how we are going to create a healthy mindset if we do not have time to go spend with the circle, we do not have time to be social. So for all these things, to avoid all these things, employer can make sure that this doesn't happen by adopting a strict no work at home policy. Employer should strictly go with this thing where they are encouraging no work from home policy at any cost. No matter whatever happens, until and unless things are not very urgent, there is going to be no work from home from now after the working hours. Now, no work from home means after working hours, no official work a person is supposed to do. That comes under no work from home policy. Next point, flexible work schedule. Now, if people are working from home, give them the flexibility of working schedule. Like, give them the flexibility to decide about their working schedule, to decide on their work pattern, what are going to be their working hours. So give them that flexibility so that they'll be more efficient, they will deliver more result. So here, first point says, maintaining a good balance between work and life isn't possible. It's not going to be possible if there is no personal time left after leaving work. So make sure, see, personal life is more important. You know, this work is something which is like a rubber ball. If you're going to throw it down, it will bounce back to you. But these relations, being social, your personal life are like the ball of glass. If once they just fell down, they are never going to bounce back to you, and you cannot bring them to the original shape. So here it is very important to create a good balance between work and life. And that is not possible if you do not leave your work and if you do not have time for your personal life. Make sure you have time for your personal life also after leaving your work. Flexibility in work time helps the employee lay equal focus on their own personal and social side of life, like that of their work. So when you'll give them the flexibility, it will allow them to lay equal focus on their personal, social, as well as the work life. They will divide the work in such a way that they are giving equal time to both the things, because both the things are important for them. Both the things are on topmost priority. If one thing goes, it's very difficult to survive with any one thing. Like without work also, we cannot go for a better future, and without personal life also, you cannot think of having a good and a better life. So both the things are important. So give them the flexibility of time, which will help the employees to manage the day in such a way that they spend equal time for their personal social life as well as for their work. Such a schedule can positively affect an individual performance at work. It will have a positive impact. It will increase their efficiency. It will increase their productivity if you have such a positive schedule. If you will develop such a schedule where you are devoting equal time for both the things, it will create a positive impact on you, and it will give you increased productivity of the employees. So there are few more points which we are going to discuss in the next session of work-life balance. Any doubts in the points which we have discussed till now? Any doubts in any of the points? Now see, these are just few of the points which I'll be discussing. These are not all the points by which you can create work-life balance. There can be some other different ways for you which you can adopt and create a work-life balance. So you can adopt those ways also. Here we are just discussing about these some basic things which you can adopt to create a work-life balance. Any doubts with the 6 points which we have discussed? No doubts? Okay. If you don't have any doubts, then we are good to wind up today's session. Yes? Okay. So we'll see you in next 20 minutes. That is at 11:40. We'll have the next session of the day, and that is MS Office Advanced. We'll be discussing about PowerPoint presentations only. Right? Okay. Bye-bye. Take care.